Shanghai is COVID-free and builder sentiment in the U.S. is cooling off a little bit. That's the topic we'll discuss in this morning's Backstage Pass. Good morning, I'm James Lopez, president at HomeFi Corporation. Stocks globally rebounded yesterday off of the news that Shanghai has been COVID-free for the third straight day and the hopes that lockdowns there could ease. So global stocks around the world kind of lifted yesterday, and stocks here in the United States lifted as well on that news. As a result, mortgage bonds took a hit yesterday. Mortgage bonds were down pretty significantly yesterday. We actually had some repricing for the worse. And even this morning, mortgage bonds opened up worse. That trend kind of continued and rolled into today. The 10-year yield hit 2.99, kind of creeping back up to that 3% range. But bonds and the yield have kind of made up some gains, made up some ground this morning since the opening session. Mortgage bonds right now are up 2 basis points actually. The 10-year yield is down a basis point and trading at 2.95. Now what that means for mortgage rates, since the early session the bonds were down, we could see mortgage rates open worse this morning, but there could be a chance that we could do some repricing for the better throughout the day. We'll just keep an eye on that as the day goes by. Now, in other news, the NAHB released their housing market index, and this is, again, it's an index, and it's from 0 to 100. And so anything below 50 signals a contracting market. Anything above 50 signals an expanding market. And this is a survey that's sent out to the members of the National Association of Home Builders, and it really measures builder sentiment, all right? Now, builder confidence fell 8 points in May, down to 69, and that was much worse than expectations. And you kind of look into some of the internals of this particular index. All of the internals were down as well. Current sales were down 8 points to 78. Sales expectations down 10 points to 63. And buyer traffic is down 9 points to 52. Now, it's as I've said, it's easy to focus on the negative. And these numbers, even though they're down, they're not actually bad because they still, again, they're over 50. They're still showing an expanding market. But look, builders are facing a tough time right now. Building costs, like supplies and everything, are up 19% year over year. So materials are up 19% year over year. There's still, rising interest rates and home prices. And what's crazy right now is that we haven't talked about a lot for builders. So there's a huge labor shortage. And so it's created this backlog, and the supply chain and everything's created this backlog for builders. Builders are facing a lot of adversity right now, and it's no wonder that builder sentiment is kind of cooling off. But it's like I said, it's easy to focus on the negative, right? Here's the news, builder sentiment's cooling off, interest rates are high, inventory's low. It's easy to focus on the negative aspects of what's happening in the market. But here's the good news. We can control what we focus on, and we need to focus on what we can control, what we can do. And I'm talking to loan officers, I'm talking to mortgage professionals, I'm talking to real estate agents, I'm talking to builders. We get to control our focus. So let's focus on what we can control. Can we work harder? Yes. Can we show up a few minutes earlier? Yes. Can we be available for every phone call? Yes. These are the things that we can do and work harder. Listen, tough times don't last, tough people do. All right. Now that's all the news that we have for today. Remember, stay positive. Mortgage Bankers Association data is coming out later today, so we'll bring you that news tomorrow. And be sure to go over to our Facebook page. We're going to share some of that NAHB report in an infographic over there. So head over there and take a look at that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, so you can be sure to get these updates every day. Again, stay positive, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.